If your personal brand feels all over the place, this is for you. Sometimes you feel scattered in your messaging, what you have to offer, all the different skill sets, your experiences. There's so much that you could do, and you might feel like you have too much going on. How do you focus everything so that you can have an impact online? Hi, fellow entrepreneurs. My name is Shireen Francis, the personal brand boss, and I'm excited to help you with putting things together, consolidating all your ideas so that you could have a strong personal brand. Most people that come to me because they have so much going on, and it's not just business wise. In their hearts, they are feeling like they want to do so much more. They know they can do so much more, and it's just kind of hard pulling things together. This is not new. I could tell you that this is common for a lot of personal brands that are just getting started. There's just so many ideas and you don't know where to start. In this video, I want to give you some tips on pulling things together. The first thing is to list all of your credentials. What is it that you've been trained in? What did you learn in school? What did you excel in? What do you have certificates for, awards for, everything? Even if you feel like it's unrelated to what you want to do right now, write it down. Then you want to compile all of your stories. So all of the great things that have happened in your life, all of the wins, all of the mountains you've climbed, all of the challenges you've overcome, the things that seem very significant to you. Put that in another quadrant. Now think about your values. What's important to you about life? Before you leave this earth, what is the message that you want to leave for everybody? It might be more than one. Don't feel like you need to have one thing. Write it down. Write down all of the values. And then lastly, what lights you up? Make a quadrant of things that just make you happy. Like for me, colors, like just randomly colors. Whatever I do has to be creative, has to use colors, it has to have colors involved. What is that for you? Is it that you're a foodie? Is it that you love fitness? What is that thing that really lights you up? Put those items in another column. Now you have about 4 sections, and when you bring them all together, you start to see some patterns. You start to see some things that can connect. Now, even though you might see patterns or things that can connect, and you kind of mix and match and you puzzle things together, that's not the end of it. You have to think about your audience. Who has a problem that you can solve uniquely with all of these skill sets? What is the challenge that you are just perfectly packaged for because you have all these sorts of things? Now, this can be challenging. I recommend that you do this in a reflective way. Make sure you're not feeling rushed when you're doing this. Make sure you are taking time to breathe through this exercise. You might need to marinate on it. You might need to revisit it a day or two later. The key here is not to judge it. Don't judge it. Just see the patterns and see the connections. As a matter of fact, I bet you already know, but you just don't know how to communicate it yet. Don't worry about that. The next thing I would say is, if you're not meeting with me for a session to put it all together and package it so it's all focused, my little secret would be to go to ChatGPT, go to an AI writer, put in all of the data that you have and ask, can you brainstorm some messages or some storylines that fit well with all that I've listed here? What is the central connecting thing between all of these things? You'll be surprised what the AI outputs are. Now, I know a lot of us aren't used to using AI as an advisor, and sometimes AI doesn't quite get everything together. I recommend you reach out. Let's have a session on how your passions, your values, all of your experiences and your skills come together with your audience to create one wonderful brand story. I hope this tip has helped you out. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.